a 2.
Yeah, nah.
It is a 2.
Draw 2.
It is a
Draw.
2.
That's a draw. That's a draw 2.
Okay. Sure.
Good.
Look into my eyes and show me your adventures I haven't seen. Taking all the life, it hits the spot. Walking on fantasy. So take me, baby, take me to a state of mind that's made up, baby, that's made up all that we find.
Come on.
I said yellow.
Your turn. It's on me.
Tell me some. Come on.
Why didn't you sit right there?
Because it's aiming up to her. That draw 2 still got played. Should have just took the 2, son.
I did. I took the 4 and the 2.
You could have just took.
I wasn't complaining. It was mad. I wasn't complaining.
You the one, bro. Don't try
You
to
brought
put that
that
over there.
right.
Don't try to flip the script on.
I played. He skipped you.
How?
No, I played. He played. When he played, he skipped you. I played again.
So it's my turn.
And so now it's his turn.
And that's what I just said. And then y'all told me, now it's my turn.
Because you put it.
Nobody just said it was your turn.
I asked him. I said, it's my turn. He said, yeah.
No, I did not.
I just said, yeah.
I did not say yes.
Not since that skip.
No, you said.
No, after that I said, so now it's my turn. He
No,
said, yes.
you
That's
just
why I
said,
played.
no, this is what he did. No, this is what he did. He said, so it's my turn. Then he put something down. He didn't.
No,
even
because
wait
I
till
looked at
it
you. I
was
said,
done.
yeah. You said,
I
yes.
just shake my head. and
Wait.
Because that's what I'm saying.
You said draw 4.
Right.
I drew 4. He drew to skip you. I put this down.
And then I said,
And
it's
he
my
put
turn.
that down.
He put this down.
I didn't
No,
put that
I
down.
mean, it's his go now.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm confused. That's what I said. Is it my turn then?
That's what
I
I
feel like
said.
this is like 2 decks together.
That's what I feel. Can we
It is.
reshuffle this?
It's 2 decks together.
And I don't even have a bad hand. I just feel like we should
It's like
reshuffle.
This is 2 decks. Come on. We went through the first one. Come on.
Okay. Blue.
Of course, I pull all yellows.
Cause that's what I'm saying. It's not shuffled right. There's no way that he should have just pulled 4 yellows back to back like
I
that.
pulled all yellows.
I have 4 reds.
And I have all blues. That's what I'm saying. We had to reshuffle that, y'all.
I went with 2 decks.
Cause it was the double pack.
Yeah.
And I seen it when he pulled both of them out. I seen it. Yeah. Hey, it's me recording from my phone because I didn't charge my camera and my memory card is full. I guess that's a good thing because that means I got footage, right? No, you know what that means? That means I have to sort through a million different clips of Ruben not holding the camera right to put together a storyline because he's not the best cameraman. And I don't blame him because, you know, practice makes perfect, but we can't have practice footage in a live blog. So, I had called to make arrangements for my bridesmaids because they already got fitted and they just need to pay for their dresses. I had called to check on their dress orders and see who did what without having to talk directly to them because who gonna lie? The people of the shop. And it's not the shop because they need their coins. And I also called to check on the tux arrangements for the gentleman that opted to be in, and come to find out nobody has even gone to get sized. So I had to send a nice lengthy email in my most customer service format, like letting them know, like, hey, I need y'all to go get fitted by the end of this month. This is the amount for the tugs. You don't have to have it paid in full to get fitted. Go get fitted so that people can start on the alterations. Go get fitted so that we're not waiting till the month before the wedding and you don't have nothing to wear. That is my issue. So I had to hello, this is the bride-to-be calling from Pissed Off International. We have noticed that you have not yet come in to get fitted. Please make sure you do so by the 30th of this month, or your position in this wedding will be terminated type crap. Like, I'm doing my customer service voice first because I've been letting Matt handle... I've been letting him handle his boys, and he don't have quite the backbone when it come down to getting deadlines, man. He'll handle, like, people say, okay, I got it, and he'll be like, oh, okay, and he'll leave it alone for another month. That ain't how I work. So I sent out not a mass text message. Let me tell you how pissed off I was. I individually text each person to let them know what needs to be done, and then if they don't respond to my text message within 24 to 48 hours, I will be placing phone calls and leaving voicemails. If you do not respond to my voicemails by Friday, the end of this week, you will be a no-call, no-show, and your position will be terminated. Period, poo. Like, I don't got time to be playing. Like, I don't care how y'all run y'all house and how y'all handle y'all things, but when it comes down to this wedding, time means things, deadlines mean things, and I need them to get with it because I got everything in order at the beginning of the year. We're in June, okay? We're now in June, and no one's done anything. I sent out this text information months ago. So I understand people got bills, yada, yada, yada. But 6 months is enough time for you to pay $99 damn. And then I guess I'm more upset. Not even more upset. I'm also upset because half the fucking bachelor party decided that they wasn't going to go on a trip very last minute. Some of them early on. It is what it is. But y'all, the groomsmen, it's supposed to be your job to get together to make sure that he has a bachelor party or a bachelor party, whatever you want to call it. Nobody's done that. Like, and that's my biggest gripe, because you didn't even organize to go to Dave & Buster's in Dallas or nothing like that. It's crazy to me, the lack of responsibility they have, exhibited, and I was just sick of it. So I basically reached out because everybody was like, she don't need to be running everything, and we your boys and we can handle it. And then look how his boys motherfucking left him high and goddamn dry. So at this point I'm sick of people. I'm over depending on other people, because when it comes down to the stuff that I need to do or Matt needs to pay for, like, we've been very diligent and making it happen, and it feels like these people are trying to be purpose roadblocks. That's personally how I feel. I could be just ranting because I'm over emotional, over exhausted, but I really feel like their lack of trying, support, etc. is a direct hit in reflection on their friendships or whatever. So it is what it is. Now onto my bridal party. I guess I don't feel that way about them, because every time I've asked the girls to show up, baby, the girls have shown up. They have waited also to the last minute, but I gave them until September for my bachelorette party because it's a longer trip, and I'm trying to do way more. So I kind of need everybody coins to be together on top of their moms. They're really good about making sure they got what they need, etc., etc. So my ladies have been very responsive. Even if they couldn't do something, they don't have something, they're gonna miss a certain deadline, they tell me before they miss it. I don't have to call them 100 times. For the most part, they respond and they show up. So it hasn't been as hit and miss as the guys, and I really thought the guys would have did better. Like, honest to God, I really thought the men would have been more content. Like, this could have been done and paid for 4 months ago, but everybody wants to wait to the last minute, and I guess that's my fault for not giving them a sooner deadline. But they got to the end of this month to get it together, because my mantra for this entire wedding is don't nobody got to be standing up there but me, Matt, Ruben and God, and I don't really care about nobody else. I'm trying to be nice in this whole situation and not make people hate me. But my assertiveness is starting to kick in. I've tried to be real laid back so won't nobody call me a bridezilla, but it's like, bump that. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of people walking all over us. I'm sick of people doing what the fuck they want to do for our wedding. It's time out for that. We're at the halfway mark. We got like 120 something damn days. And it may sound like a lot of days to irresponsible people, but people who plan and get things together know. I'm also stressing because I have yet to send out invitations because people keep showing their true colors. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to stop recording this video to start another video to put together. So we're gonna pause right here so we can just get into the tea. Okay, so people have decided to show their natural black asses when it comes down to if they ride with us or rock with us. Okay, so I don't know if I even put information out from the engagement dinner because I was trying to salvage relationships, but I had not even an impromptu, I had a formal dinner that I wanted to do for the engagement party. And this is like when I first picked out who I wanted to be in the party. Now, certain people didn't respond to the invite, or I wasn't talking to certain people at the time, so they didn't get a chance to interact because we hadn't resolved our issues, right? So the person who's offered their home is like, oh, I have enough room, blah blah blah, for at least 12 to 15 people. And then like when I went and viewed the place, it wasn't enough to accommodate what I was trying to do, but they were like, oh, it's free, girl, just make it work. So I tried to make it work. Long story short, there kept being power outages. It was freezing cold because it was in December. I asked, was it insulated? And obviously the person don't know what insulated mean because it wasn't insulated. So my guests had to wear their jackets pretty much. I mean, the food was good, but that was my doing. I didn't realize that my arm was shaking, y'all, so that first couple of seconds, sorry, but the food was good, but not to the other person's doing. I was told that I would, be reimbursing or helping pay for stuff at the back end. When we get to the back end, that they don't have nothing. Oh, I got this, and I could do this, and I could do that, and nothing was done. I could have bought plastic containers or Chinese stuff from Dollar Tree to put the food in so people didn't have to wash dishes, and then whatever. So I was very disappointed. On top of being disappointed about the place that the dinner was held, it was my first time using this photographer. He was a really cool dude, but something happened to his camera and I lost every single picture. I took over 500 pictures that night. My people were dressed to the T, and we lost all of our pictures. So it wasn't really his fault. I didn't blame him. I was upset at first, but he was like, oh, we could do a reshoot. And I was like, I'm not gonna get all these people all back together again and dress all the way up, because then half the people didn't even show up as the dress code stated. That was another thing that showed me up front, like, okay, you niggas don't listen. So I was just like, it is what it is, whatever. I leave it alone. I was initially very, 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 very upset about it, but then I left it alone. I didn't speak ill of that person, and then here we are in the middle of the year, and some drama sparks up that I did not think that would be sparking up. So apparently this person was upset that I didn't take pictures with them and post them on my social media, or that I didn't give them a present. Now, I had a present to give to the hostess, but she didn't host anything, so I didn't give it to her. I had to basically wash off with a towel, because I was told that I would be able to take a shower and do my makeup there, no towels. So I had to wash off with one big towel and try to hook myself up. I had to participate in purchasing the food, making sure the food got cooked properly, because they act like they didn't know how to cook it. And then I had to get dressed, Then I had to decorate the entire situation, put together party bags. I had absolutely zero help with doing all this. I did all of this by myself, and then people ragging on me because I was late. I was like, okay, well, y'all don't know the back end, and I didn't have no support from Matt because Matt was like, oh, you know how she do. Like, I was very annoyed. I was thoroughly annoyed that, like, nigga, you knew what the fuck I just went through. You supposed to have my back in this, and he didn't. So that pissed me off. I was just really over stressed and over emotional, and I didn't have half the stuff done that I have done now then. And I saw that then, like, okay, I know who not to use. I know who not to talk to. I know who I cannot, who I will not have for support, because apparently people just lost all their minds for the engagement dinner. The engagement dinner was last year in December. So I just been keeping all of the information, all of my party planning, all of that to myself. And I haven't been stressed because I haven't been leaning on nobody to do nothing. And everything's been coming out right, except for I can't get people on the groomsman side to ship shape, get in order or whatever. So that is the struggle that I am dealing with. So the person went back and told some more people that I associate with that, I left her house dirty, or I didn't give her a present, and that person was just going in on me. They can't afford their wedding, and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, bitch, could none of y'all afford a wedding? Weddings are like $10,000 to $15,000, and that's on the that's on a pretty expensive end. I just don't understand how a person would talk down on me, and I ain't had to ask nobody or borrow no money from nobody. I mean, his mom is helping, but we didn't beg her. She did that out the goodness of her heart. It was gonna get done regardless. I was gonna make it work. We were gonna make it work regardless. So it ain't like I'm sitting here, rent not paid, phone bills not paid, everything paid. The fact that I'm putting this wedding together and I'm not running up huge debt behind it, everything's being paid cash, I can afford it. It may take me a little bit longer than the next person, but I can afford it. I'm still running my entire house, not our. We don't live together, okay? So the fact that we can still afford our lifestyle, we still going to concerts, podcasts, and everything else, and still getting this wedding stuff taken care of. So for a person to be talking noise on me, it's like, okay, God, I see you. You letting me know. Oh, what can I do for the wedding? What do I need to do? Where do I need to be? You need to be your ass right the fuck at home, because you're not going to keep causing conflict and chaos in my life and expect to be at the happiest day. I can't wait to get to my wedding day, because God are weeding out the people and showing people's true colors, and I just can't wait to see how small this dot gets, because people are really acting up. Now this is like the biggest person acting up. People are doing little stuff here and there, but it ain't nothing to talk about right now. I don't feel like it, because that stuff I'm still probably mad about. This stuff I'm not even mad about no more. But I just thought it was real crazy that a person tried to come in between me and some more associates, giving me lies. Oh, she said she's not even inviting you. You're not invited, Pooh. Like, you're not invited. So how you gonna tell me or tell somebody else if they on the guest list or not, and you're for sure not on the guest list, babe? You just talked yourself right up out of that. You're not even invited to my personal space. You're not invited in my life anymore. Like, I'm done. I am over it. And that has been my TED Talk. Like, this has been my stressor so far. If you want to know where we are in the wedding process, that's the mess and that's the drama, and it's the most stuff that I did not go into detail about. And my mama was like, don't get on that blog talking about it. You goddamn right I'm gonna talk about it. That's another thing that I'm irritated about. People trying to tell me, take the higher road, be the bigger person. I'm not in jail and she not in the hospital. That was the higher road. That was me being a bigger person. But when it comes down to what's going on in my life, ain't nobody finna tell me how to censor it. It's my reality. And if you don't want to be a part of it, you don't have to be.
And this one, the way it is and everything. And
you see the detail at the bottom?
And it's got little buttons on the back and little buttons on the train. Look, the little buttons.
Oh yeah.
It's coming down. I'm sorry.
All the way down. I like that.
Yeah. But I took it out of out of the bag, so out of the box, so it's not ironed.
Oh yeah.
Sorry about that. I like what it did on your blouse. It like on the waist. I like it. I like the way it make you know. This. Yeah, I like the only thing we have to work with is in your jacket.
I like the way the back button
Mm-hmm.
Show your hips.
Oh, this one, it makes you look like a size 18 because the way it's made, it's covering this part here.
Can I get like the underskirt to not be? Can I get a bigger one?
Oh yes, you can.
Okay. Because that's what's making this slip up. I have on the underskirt. I want a bigger one at the bottom.
Okay, we will. We like if you were to decide, we let you try on with a bigger one. But this is the elegant look. Not too. You're not gonna look like a sweet 15, but you're gonna be very, very elegant.
How do you make it stop?
Just in